Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man, and it's finally time to make the special soap I've been promising. Okay, so what's so special about it? Well, this is a soap collaboration organized by Renee from Soaps for Love. So first of all, Renee, a big shout out and thank you for organizing it, and especially thank you for inviting me to it. Let's see, this is, I'll put it in the title of course, but it is the Summer 2019 YouTube collaboration, Summer Sunshine. So, one of the rules is it has to have yellow in it. It can have other colors, but it has to have yellow, so I'm going to be using Brambleberry's Fizzy Lemonade. It also has to have at least one botanical. Well, botanicals, when you look it up, it kind of depends on who you ask what a botanical is. Some definitions just say it's made from plants. Well, technically all soap has that then, because most of our oils come from plants. But I'm going to go one step farther. I did a video last week, you saw me. This is the annatto seed infused oils with that gorgeous orange. Then I also infused Russian sage into some oils. I've decided not to use that. It turned it a dark green. I think I put too many. I took too many leaves in it. It turned it a dark green, and I lightened it with titanium dioxide, a lot of it, and it was still sort of green. And then I got to thinking, I haven't experimented with that. I don't want to do that. So this is going to be the bottom. It's going to have obviously naturally colored oils with annatto seeds. It is going to be scented with Brambleberry's 10X Orange Essential Oil, so that's all natural. So natural color, natural scent. Then the top part is another batch. I'm literally doing 2 soaps here. This is just my oils, my base oils. It is going to contain calendula leaves. So there is one botanical. It's going to be yellow, and it's going to be topped with poppy seeds. So yes, I literally am making 2 soaps because I don't want it all orange, obviously. So I have 2 batches of oils, I have 2 batches of lye, I have 2 stick blenders. Let's make some soap. So let me just set this other batch of oil aside. Plug my stick blender in, and it works, and the other one is ready to go for the second batch. So let's make this first batch of soap. I'm going to pour it into my slab mold, let it sit for a while and firm up, then texture. That's another good thing of doing 2 batches, is while I'm waiting for that to sit up, I don't have to worry about my top layer setting up too much. So pour my lye water into the orange, and that will lighten the orange considerably, but I've done this before. I love using annatto seeds. Blend this up a little bit to a moderate trace. Put my scent oil in and pour it. Now see, the lye does lighten it up considerably. This actually is going to be a pretty simple soap. And while I normally don't stick blend my fragrances, I'm not too terribly worried about trace, and I want this wonderful orange essential oil blended in well. That's all I'm going to do with that. So the next step is to pour it into my slab mold that my friend Lacey gave me. I am loving this slab mold more and more all the time. She doesn't want any recognition because she does it from the heart, and she knows I give my soaps away to charity, but I do have a friend who passes on equipment when she gets surplus or when she orders something better. This is something she passed on to me, and I love this mold. So thank you, my friend, and from all the people who are going to be receiving this soap and all the soaps it makes, thank you. I'll just scrape all this extra goodness into there. this is a nice fluid trace, so I have a nice, everything's just laid out beautifully, but I don't want that thin. So what I'm going to do is shut us down, let that sit up for a while, come back, texture it. Oh gosh, it smells good. And then we'll get on to the top. So I'll see you in a little while. Okay, so we're back and it's time to texture. And it's so pretty, I just love this. And oh, it smells good. I love this 10X Orange Essential. And it really, really sticks in your cold process. So just making some deep divots into this to give it a little bit of character between the two layers. Alright, let's set that aside and make the next level. So, we have the exact same recipe, exact same amounts, exact same amount of lye water. Another stick blender. Thank you, Brambleberry. Brambleberry used to have a free gifts program, and they were really generous there for a while. If you bought enough, you got a free stick blender, and I got 2 free stick blenders. So, this is going to be yellow. This is going to be the requirement to have yellow. So, since this is all going to be yellow, I did not pre-disperse my colors. I'm just going to go ahead and put it into the oils and stick blend it in, mix it in. 2 teaspoons of this, because it's all going to be yellow. And I'll put our lye in. Get it to the trace I want, and the scent, and the calendula leaves, and pour it. So get that under there, burp the stick blender. Let's put our lye in and make some soap with this. Stick blend this. Alright, once again, I'm not a fan of stick blending your fragrance oil in, but this one behaves pretty well, and I want this to set up anyway. So just get that in, hit it just with a quick blast. Make sure it's mixed to get my calendula leaves and pour it on this gorgeous orange. That's all I'm going to do. Alright, this is 0.25 ounces by weight of calendula leaves. See how many it took? Those suckers are light and it does not take much at all. So I'm going to mix these in really well, and yeah, this is thickening up, so I want to get this mixed and poured. But it's definitely still fluid enough that it will fill all those divots in, so I will carefully pour it over the soap. Whoa, that lemon verbena smells good too. Good night. Just going to kind of pat that out to fill in all the corners. I'm going to tap it on the floor. Now I'm not worried about the top being particularly smooth because I'm going to texture it too. Smell. Yes, I said it. I love that smell. Okay, now let's take our spoon and just kind of get some peaks on this. Oh yeah, this top's really setting up way faster than the orange. Now, I'm taking my gloves off because I am finished touching the soap. Let's take our poppy seeds and just gently sprinkle some over the top. I think I need to kind of pinch that instead. I just don't think that's the way to do it. So I do believe I have met the requirements to have yellow, at least one botanical. I have actually flowers in it, the calendula leaves, the poppy seeds, and then the bottom is colored with annatto seeds and has natural orange essential oils. Now, because I don't want this pretty top to ash over, although I don't think it will as thick as it is, I am going to spray it with 91% alcohol. Let it sit for about 5 minutes off camera. Come back and do it again. So here we are. The YouTube collaboration organized by Renee from Soaps for Love. Thank you, Renee, and thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the cutting. Alright, and I'll also show you the soap that I made with the Russian infused oils that I didn't use. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the cutting. Alright, bye. Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man, and it's time to cut the soap I made. We got a partial gel. I'm really surprised. Can you see that on the outer edges? I'm not sure if the camera picks it up or not. Super, super slick, smooth, hard in the center, but the outer edges did not. And they're actually a little bit soft, which surprises me. With this recipe, it was in a wood mold, and it's in this warm lab. This room is really warm in here. But anyway, let's use our log splitter, thank you Lisa, and cut this in two. And cut it into some bars. So we got our 2 logs. Set this out of the way. Get my bud cutter over here. I do like this though. Lemons and oranges. Now they're all going to be basically the same. I have found that when I use calendula leaves, I need to make a pretty fast cut to reduce drag marks. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the partial gel there on the edge. So there we got 20 bars. I'll cut these other off camera. They're all going to all look the same. So anyway, here we have it. There's the one log that I will just cut off camera. I was really hoping for a brighter yellow, but it is what it is. So this is our summer 2019 annual soap collaboration. Thank you, Renee, for organizing it, and thank you for inviting me. I will see you all next week, everybody. Bye.